Introducing real estate mobile marketing for brokers and agencies to increase your agent's productivity and your bottom line by using the mobile phone as a marketing tool. Just a few statistics that matter. Right now, mobile phone subscribers outnumber PC internet users by 6 to 1. Next year, it's estimated to be 7 to 1, and last year it was 4 to 1. So when thinking about a strategy to talk to home buyers, let's keep it in the mobile world. And just the last bit about statistics. Look, mobile open rates on text messages are 97% overall, 9 out of 10. People are reading their text messages. Compare that to email messages, which on average get open 22% of the time, if you even have their email address to start with. Last statistic that really matters is 97% of adults 18 to 44 own a mobile device, and since the average home buyer is about 39 years old, we're right in the wheelhouse. So this is what we're going to talk about, a complete real estate mobile solution, which includes these 4 elements: lead generating yard signs, mobile agent management tool, an option for virtual business cards, as well as an optional for our virtual flyers and mobile sites. Let's talk about these lead generating yard signs. When someone rolls up to a house, they want to know the price and they want to see photos. So give that to them. Put a Signwriter on the sign that says text Jeff Hill to 72727 to get all the photos and the price. So from that lead generating yard sign, a couple things happen. The prospective buyer gets what they want, but also the listing agent receives an instant text with the prospect's mobile number. So on their phone, it will say keyword Premier 1 from this phone number. So as the listing agent, you can do one of 3 things. 1, do absolutely nothing, because that buyer, the person in the driveway, gets a text with your name, your information, and links to the information you want them to see. And do nothing. If they want to call you, they can hit the button. And we'll show you what happens from their viewpoint too. The second thing you can do is send the buyer a text from your mobile phone. In your phone, you have this. Put your thumb on it and then send them a text saying, hey, I'm Jeff Hill, the listing agent. Give me a call or text me back if you'd like to see the house, right? Immediately. The third thing you can do is just call the buyer. It's one click away from your phone. Put your thumb on there and then call and have the same conversation that you would like to do to qualify them. Now, what's the worst thing that can happen? What if it's just a nosy neighbor? Well, then you say, hey, nosy neighbor, thanks for looking. I've got a great referral program if you know anybody that wants to move into this neighborhood, right? Qualify it and then move on. So what happens when somebody texts in? Well, from the buyer's viewpoint, they get a text message that says Jeff Hill and sold Kansas City and then whatever phone numbers and then a link to the information. We'll show you where that goes. And from the buyer's point of view, they're like, hey, this is neat. I get exactly what I want immediately. Price, photos, all with a click. And from Jeff's point of view, he gets a text message with that prospective buyer's cell phone number, and then he can call them or choose to do whatever he wishes. Let's talk about these links because this is real important. RE/MAX has provided you guys already with tools that look good on a mobile phone, and if you like them, let's continue to use them. So in that link, we can link to your existing RE/MAX mobile website, and then we can also put a second text message to go to your master website or your homepage. It's really your choice where these links go, or you can use tools that we're going to show you here in a minute. So in the end, these mobile Signwriters, each one of these is going to be custom made per agent. So Jeff Hill might say sold Kansas City 1, sold KC 2, whatever he wants to use for his keywords and phrases. And then we provide sequential custom signs. So 5, 10, or 20 of these, depending on how many listings you have. And you'll keep these signs forever and just simply move them from house to house as each house closes or sells. And these Signwriters can be prepared by us. We charge $20 a piece for them, or you can make your own. All right, let's talk about this mobile agent management tool. So what happens when you have these people that text in? Well, if you know that you have an open house coming up on the 11th for house number 1, right, Premier 1, well, you can just send a text message to everybody who opted in and say, hey, come see the open house, see it here, click here. Also, maybe once a quarter to your circle of influence, the people you meet and greet on the streets, you can also send text messages to these folks and say, hey, I got an open house tomorrow, or if you're seeking referrals, hey, come on by and I can help you out to see what your house is worth. But basically, you can push out text messages to people who looked at very specific houses, and they will very specifically see the message. All right, let's talk about this other option. This is virtual business cards. This is something that you can choose to do. Here's what the point is. Every time you exchange a business card with a person, so you meet them on the golf course or at Chamber of Commerce meeting, you also have an opportunity to elevate it one click by sending him all your digital information. So that as you grow your circle of influence and you have that open house or a new listing, you can push a text message just to remind people you're still out here and you're still in business and come on out and see me at this house. So here's how a virtual business card works. Each agent will be provided with their own little app on their phone. So when you meet somebody, you hit your app, your virtual business card pops up, you type in the person's phone number, hand them the phone, say, hey, type in your number and I'll send you all my information. And then they get a link with a text message with all the important information that you need. We also have an example to show you. If anybody texts Jeff Hill to 72727, you'll see his example virtual business card immediately. And we have a demo coming up, which all of the links will be in there. The next thing we want to talk about is virtual flyers. These are optional. So if you like the Remax tools and want to continue to use them, that's excellent. But think of this as a paperless brochure. So when that person rolls up to the house, again, they want to know the price and the photos, and then we can make the link go directly to our virtual flyer, our paperless brochure. The best thing I can have you do, guys, is take a look at the example that we have. In the long view, we think that if your signs are mobile and you have these mobile Signwriters on there, you will help get more listings. Because look, if I'm going to sell my house and I live across the street from this house, all things being equal, this house is going to be a lot more engaging because I'm going to be able to find the information immediately. And then I'm like, hey, I bet that house will sell faster than that house. All right, let's talk about what this solution is. So we have the mobile agent program, which includes these lead generating yard signs. Of course, if we do the steel signs for you, they're extra at $20 each. And then also that circle of influence management tool where you can push text messages out to your circle of influence and to anybody that looked at the house. It's a one-time $99 setup fee and between $25 and $35 a month. And it depends on the number of listings. Up to 5 listings is $25 a month, 10 is $30, and then up to 25 listings is $35 a month. For those of you who would like to have the virtual business card, it's a one-time $50 fee because I'm going to create this custom app for you based on what you'd like to see. And then we have these virtual flyers, which are these really handy mobile sites and paperless brochures. If you have up to 5 listings, it's $5 a month. So really, if you are still handing pieces of paper to people at open houses, you can certainly do that, or you can hand them a virtual flyer and they never get wet in a rainstorm. All right, now to see examples of everything we're talking about, if you text Jeff VC to 72727, you'll get a text message with links to all of the stuff. If you're looking at this from your PC, you can actually scan that QR code and do the same thing. And I'll go ahead and open up Jeff's virtual business card here, but this is an example of what you'll see. Once you do that, just enter in your mobile number and hit sign up, and you'll see some examples. And you can also see the virtual flyer example right here, and you can see how ours compares to other things that are on the market. They're pretty neat. Well, my name is Brian West. I'm the Mobile Marketing Manager for Sound Products. Thank you very much.